Hello, you are welcome to this class. Today, Goodluck Jonathan, you start educate Tinubu. You start give her auto. You start tell her, say, wait till you observe of your state. If say na in charge, there's a way people do it. For this class, go look at who be true Democrat between Goodluck Jonathan and Tinubu. We're going to look at what Goodluck Jonathan dey talk. Look at what Wike even talk. Look at what Davido talk when it comes to democracy. Using Osun state as a reference. Okay, we will start. By the way, what is democracy? It is the government of the people, by the people, by the people, by the people. Now the people they decide, and what they decide becomes for the people. It is not a government of a person deciding for the people. It's not a government of a powerful person deciding for the people. It's the people that decide. Okay? So if person talk say he be Democrat, he should not interfere, interrupt, or go and obstruct what these people want. Okay? Bad versus Jack. He claims say he be Democrat. He don't talk him for many places. This one never one they use the mouth talk say he be Democrat. Now people they call him Democrat. Okay? So for this class, go look at who be true Democrat when it comes to 12 them. The doer or the sayer. As you can see, this day, Tinubu, I am a die-hard Democrat. True Democrat must submit to the rule of law. Okay? Listen.
I'm glad we are all Democrats. And we all subscribe to this democracy voluntarily, willingly. And we've been at it selflessly in the last 26 years. Some of us are bruises of it, struggling for it. We went to detention, we protested, we were street hungers, we went on exile and all of that. We formed Nadeco. We got here. I followed the leadership destiny that God has done and chosen for me. There's no doubt about it. I'm a die-hard Democrat.
You don't hear also? For Goodluck Jonathan, now Buhari call him a true Democrat. Also, Gbega Daniel was called him a true Democrat. Okay? Nobody thought say he be Democrat. But the other person thought say he na die-hard Democrat. Not ordinary Democrat said. Look at in summary, what the Goodluck stylishly tell Tinubu. After that, we call read everything so that you go understand. Number one, he thought say a true Democrat. You look at what they talk. They condemn intimidation, threat, and bullying around elections. Act immediately when powerful politicians create fear or tension in an election state. Other senior government officials are party leaders to leave the state if their presence is becoming intimidating. A true Democrat, where you get authority, power in your hand, you be president. Stop serving governors and top officials from flooding an election state with aids and heavy security, especially on an election day. Make voters feel free and safe to come out and vote. Ensure government power is not used to give the ruling party an unfair advantage. He say he don't do it, now so he for do it. Protect free, fair, and peaceful political competition. Draw a clear line between legitimate campaigning and intimidation. The third person say you go come out for there, go come out for there. See person they talk to governor anyhow say that's the governor. Pack body food there. They intimidate the man. We don't hear any play from presidency. Use presidential power to strengthen democratic institutions, not partisan interest. You go see what he write. No be me to talk. Prevent elections from becoming a show of force between powerful politicians. Reject the mentality of winning elections at all cost. This one different from what those archbishop talk for Aso Rock. Don't no hear word for almost 1 week. Set a good precedent for future elections. Put the people's mandate above party victory, because now the people, now they be democracy. Take responsibility instead of remaining silent. See also, remaining silent. Then the people say, no come out, oh. If you see these people, buy them. Now so we don't hear any clear. When democracy is being threatened, now Goodluck they talk so. Show commitment to democracy through action, not merely through speeches or claims about past struggles. Say, I'm a Democrat, don't collect bullets to make sure say democracy in Nigeria. We resisted military. After on resistance, on a get down, what we call the city today. Call was fast within military, even they do that time self. In one sentence, Jonathan's message is that when a president sees actions, they see actions capable of intimidating voters or undermining a free election, a true Democrat should not watch silently. He should use his authority to stop it. Okay? Make we read wetin he talk now. Notice na me dey talk. You can see na him right hand. Goodluck, Ebele, Jonathan. Osun and the need to set new boundaries for political conduct in off-cycle elections. The outcome of the recent governorship election in Osun State demonstrate that despite the challenges confronting our democracy, we possess the capacity to conduct elections in a manner that strengthens public confidence in our democratic institution. I therefore commend the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), the security agencies, political parties, and most importantly, the people of Osun State for the peaceful conduct of the recent governorship election. While we commend the electoral process itself, there are developments surrounding the election, and more importantly, an emerging trend in political conduct during off-cycle elections that raises concerns. It will start now. We'll study what to do. The growing practice whereby serving governors, senior political office holders, party leaders, and other influential government functionaries, accompanied by large numbers of aides and heavy security details from outside a state, converge on states where elections are being conducted, raises an issue that demands national attention. See how so? Una fit campaign o, una fit do everything. On election day, what you say do for there? You dey vote? He said the conduct witnessed around the recent elections in Osun, Ekiti, Odo states was, in my view, unusual. So, in this current democracy, he said it's unusual. It is not a practice that should become normal in a democratic society. I recall that, Sienna, as a president, you know me, the president today, I for do am. As a president, he will do comparison now. Similar situations arose during the 2013 Anambra and 2014 Ekiti governorship elections. On those occasions, senior political leaders mobilized and descended upon the state. Upon being briefed, I ordered party leaders and senior government officials to leave the state immediately. He thought say he no keep quiet o, he no sleep o. The way say, hey, my party go win o. Thank God o, na my people dey there. No. He said he tell them say, make una comot for there. What una dey do for there? What una dey do for that state? And so this trend is on Osun. If left unchecked, it could threaten our fragile democracy and have serious long-term implications for democratic stability. So political parties are entitled to campaign. You know, those people no campaign, mobilize their supporters and deploy their legitimate party structures. Okay, that is an essential part of democracy. However, there is a point at which political mobilization, particularly when it involves the overwhelming presence of savvy governors, senior public officials, and powerful political actors from across the country on election day. Look at it on election day. On election day, he no tell us say make una no go campaign. On election day, can create an atmosphere of oppression, intimidation, bullying, and undue pressure. We go see everything. We must ask ourselves whether the increasing deployment of political power and large-scale mobilization by senior office holders on election day, instead holding elections is consistent with the spirit of free, fair, and peaceful democratic competition. Just as people of like-minded, they talk since, there was nothing free affair about this election. Okay? This hardly happens in other democratic countries. Very soon, we'll also listen to the video saying the same thing. Wait till you see it. They happen anywhere. But this, our democracy, when that person was, was in charge, he get us a bill. We must not allow political competition to become a contest in which victory is perceived as something that must be achieved at all cost. So at all cost. At all cost. There is also the question of precedent. If the current trend become established, if not something like this is called the normal, the way they behave. What happens when governors from opposing political parties begin to descend on every state holding a competitive election? What happens when each party seeks to match political power with political power, governmental influence with governmental influence, and mobilization with counter mobilization? What will happen? Such a development will not threaten our democracy. It would deepen political tensions and could make elections increasingly resemble battles for political survival and must win by all means, pride, rather than peaceful contest for the mandate of the people. Remember the definition of democracy: the government of what? Of the people. By who? By the people. For who? For the people. I therefore believe that this matter should not be treated as a partisan dispute concerning the Osun election. It is a broader national issue concerning the future of our electoral democracy. Those of us who have occupied public office must recognize that our conduct carries a greater responsibility. The power and influence attached to public office should be used to strengthen democratic institutions like the INEC, not to create apprehension among political opponents or citizens. After all, now you dey in charge of the country. Nobody dey drag out with you. Now what's the answer? One was silent when this thing go on. He did not condemn the reported intimidation, threat, death. Go and check Davido's tweet. He say death dey kpai people. Go check reports. Or warnings allegedly telling people not to even come out. We saw one woman. There's not a women leader. They no come out. They no come out and vote. There was no official statement and no public condemnation even from spokespeople. The other one, and not be president, not be me dey in charge, but when I was in charge, this is what I did. When similar things like this happened on election day, he dey talk say he for ignore, but because he believes in democracy, he no stay silent. He condemn what happened and ask them to leave. Today no be dey in charge. See, they tell una wetin suppose happen. I am the true Democrat. So who is a true Democrat? The one who claims to be a Democrat. I say I get A1 for math, but person wey no dey talk am, you give two of us math, we go solve. The way wey dey solve am, me I no sabi solve sef. I solve versus talking. Or the one who never needed to give himself that title, but whose actions demonstrate that he is a Democrat. Who be Democrat? But we see the democratic process when Tinubu was president that was experienced by Davido. And they talk as if we don dey talk history. Listen.
Personally, me.
So you're not looking at being a politician maybe in the long run?
With this system? Me, they do me my own vexing, my own. See the one, no me they run. See as I dey treat. If now come, the will come. I can't even do this with this system. The high blood pressure that, like, how can you wake up in the morning knowing that the people want you, and you can get ripped out? It cannot happen anywhere else in the world. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the grace of God really came and saved us.
So he thought he can never be a politician, no matter what, under the circumstances. Not only the same.
A lot of people in INEC that had collected money were DMing me. Davido, I'm your biggest fan. I see, the messages from fans alone that worked in INEC, I can see more than 200 that I got from that week. I love you so much, David. They've given us money, but because I love you so much, I will do this for you. Don't worry. We're going to tell you as we're going to do. That didn't sound like. So it was a collective effort of people that wanted to wanted good governance to keep going for the people.
You hear also? INEC officials, he thought they collect money every dose, but for the love of the video, they know execute the same they do. Wike in Tinubu's democracy. No go see what he thought. Tribune, I would have been in Osun if Tinubu wanted APC victory. Wike no be Osun citizen. He say Tinubu want may they get victory or anywhere where you want victory. May just send am go there. Can you imagine? Is it the government of a person by a person? Then for the people, go decide by a person for the people. So for the people of Osun State, about 500 or more than 500k wey vote for Ademola Adeleke indirectly say their vote for no count. He say they send am go there, they allow am go there. He say he really want make APC win. Oh, for Abuja, they conducted election this year around January, abi? So because of you, na make APC win. Oh, 2023. Now because of you, na make APC win for Rivers. Ah, okay. Government of a person by a person for the people. Oh, they don't change the definition. Ah, look at what Tinubu talk say. He talk. Wike said if the president had wanted to win the Osun State election at all costs, so I would have been there and we would have won it. And there is nothing the governor can do. There is nothing the governor can do. There is nothing. Is this not what Goodluck is talking against? He continued. 2027 elections will be the easiest one for the president compared to 2023. The minister added, this time around, the opposition has been crippled. So no be this thing Goodluck dey talk against. Who cripple opposition? Has been. There was something done to them that crippled them. Homeless. Something was done to opposition. Is this not what Goodluck was talking about? No further again. Now see the democracy. People were talking they be Democrats. True Democrat. What you not see? Look at, oh my gosh. You want to drop a comment? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.